Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, ScooterATVSales.com. So what I'm going to do today is I get a lot of calls in regards of parts as well as upgrades that customers want to do on their Chinese ATVs and scooters. Now mainly this is going to be focused on anywhere from a 50cc Chinese ATV all the way up to the 150s, as well as the scooters from 50 all the way up to 150. So there are typical upgrades you can do initially or thereafter that will definitely be increasing your performance as well as just the reliability of your ATV or your scooter. So typically right now we have here is a battery which is called a 7 ABS. The stock batteries that are included with the purchase of your Chinese ATV or scooter are not the best. So they're good enough just to get you started, but the quality is very temperamental. So these are the typical upgrades if you're looking for better starting, summertime, wintertime. These are the recommended batteries that we use and upgrade for our customers. And we'll start with here. This is all manufactured by Bike Master. This is called a True Gel. This is a plug-and-play 7 ABS battery. Now this typically will fit on the larger size mopeds, like the ATM City Rider, also the larger size 150 ATVs. Now this is a plug-and-play sealed battery. Comes with the hardware on the top, as you can see here. This is a True Gel battery. It's a plug-and-play, very high quality battery, definitely worth the value. Again, this will be typically fitting on the larger size ATVs, the 150s, 200s, as well as the 150 scooters, as well as most of the mopeds. Definitely great for cold starts and summer starts, very reliable. Now we'll move over to the 4LBS by Bike Master. Now this one here you have to prep on your own. Directions are included. Again, you can find these at your typical motorcycle shop, ATV shop, or your battery store. Now this is a Bike Master, very good quality. Again, this one here you have to prep and instructions are included. Now this is great for like the Tao beginner kids ATVs. It's called a 4LBS battery. This is a great upgrade for your ATV, or sometimes you can actually use this on some of the smaller scooters, mopeds. So some folks want to just use the smaller battery, but don't really recommend it. But if you choose to, you can get away with the 4LBS, but always recommend the 7 ABS on the mopeds, 150s, 50cc, and also the larger ATVs. Let's move over to fuel filters. So what we do is, all these ATVs require a break-in service at approximately 10 hours. And that just needs to be done. You got to go through the entire ATV, make sure all the movable parts are tight, check the front end, back end, swing arm, chain, cotter pins, etc. So again, part of the break-in service, if you want to call it, is changing out that low quality Chinese fuel filter. We use the Vids filter here. It's a 3/16 fuel line set. So this is a great high quality fuel filter. Recommend this. Here we have this here on our fuel card, but these are sold individually. You can find these individually as well. Again, it's the Vids filter. Highly recommend. Now changing out spark plug. You can do this when you initially receive your ATV. If you're an out-of-state customer assembling your own ATV, always recommend upgrading that, because most of these spark plugs are called torch that come with the Chinese ATVs are not the best. So the CR7HSA, really good spark plug to start off with, or just do your first 10-hour service with. Really nice spark plug. Again, pre-gap, so most of the time you don't have to reset the gap. It's a plug and play. Now oils, always recommend using a high quality oil. We use the Lucas motorcycle or ATV oil 1040 here. Good quality oil. That's part of the cooling process of all these ATVs or the scooters. Again, always use a high quality. Don't cheat yourself on using a low quality oil. Definitely will get a longer life out of your scooter, better performance using high quality oil. Now, typical parts on your scooters and your ATVs are your typical relay system. This is what the solenoid looks like. This is used on the majority of all the youth, kids, ATVs, as well as the scooters from 50 to 150s. This is called a solenoid or the relay here. Helps with the starting procedure. This is the regulator here. This regulates the power, the 12-volt power from your stator system, CDI box that goes to your battery. Again, this is the regulator. This is typically used on the Boulder, a lot of the smaller Chinese ATVs. You'll find this one. This stuff will be all stuffed under your wire harness underneath the body kit. Just look under there. It's zip tied under there. You'll be able to get access to this. This is a CDI box, again, controlling electrical current, spark of your vehicle here. Now, this typical one you'll find on a lot of the scooters here with this plug fitting here. So this is pretty popular with the 50 cc's as well as the 150s as well. Then we do have this particular style here. This you'll find on some of the scooters as well and ATVs. So this has a different plug. Always look at the plug styles over here. Now this one here is typical. You'll find on most of the Tao, like the Boulder, Tao Boulder, as well as the T-Force and all their other kids models. This is a CDI box. Again, this is controlling the electrical system, so the electrical spark. And typically if you had a spark issue, this is one area you do want to look at to see if these are defective. So this is what they look like. Again, they're stuffed underneath your body, zip tied, part of your wire harness. So you have to get under there, cut a zip tie, and then find one of these here, or they're mounted on the frame. So anyways, this is what they look like. Again, this is part of the spark control. Now, part of your alternator, or you want to call it a stator system, this is what they typically look like. Some are a little bit larger depending on the size of the ATV. Some are smaller. Again, they have a lot of coils around it. This is to one of the smaller ATVs or dirt bikes as well. It's part of your alternator or coil system. This is what produces the electrical current to your ATV or your scooter. This is called your pickup coil area right here. So these are your typical parts you want to keep in mind. Now again, if let's just say your CDI box was okay and you're still not getting spark, this is typically the culprit right here, your coil. So check your coil, and most likely your coil is defective or has gone bad. Again, check all connectors first, then you jump, once you checked all connectors on your ATV or your moped scooter, and they're all fine, then you jump to your CDI box, and then you can go to your stator system over here. Again, hope this helps you guys understand the process here. These are your basic parts sometimes that may go out on your ATV or your scooter. Again, always keep up on your maintenance. These are great value. These are great machines. They're typical copycats of the Hondas, Yamahas. All you need to do is follow all the recommended maintenance. Take good care of them. They'll last you for years to come. And again, upgrade, always use a good viscosity, always use a good oil. Don't cheat on your quality of your oil, very important. Again, upgrades, spark plug, fuel filter, as well as batteries. So hope this helps you guys a little bit. And if you have any questions, again, you have our number over here, or if you need some parts, scooteratvparts.com for Chinese parts. And then you can follow us on Instagram at Scooter ATV Sales. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.